Let me draw some roads over here. How should I do this? I think maybe what I want to do is relocate this sideways a little bit. What is that? The Walnut Residence. And I think what I want to do is 6-lane road through there. That does destroy the power line, which is scary. Let me just join that back up. And then... oh, wait a minute. Does the power join this way? Oh, the power joins there, doesn't it? Alright, good. We don't actually need this power line anymore. We're gonna demolish this power line. Great. Demolish that there. And then we're gonna roads some of this stuff. Let's see, what a road. Can't really fit that road there, can we? No, not without destroying that. We're gonna ignore that. Stick a road there. Guess we'll... nope. Guess we'll stick... nope. Guess we'll... awkward. Put that road there. And then here... I don't think I should put a through road there, but I will. Might make it a 6-lane road though. Seems like a bad idea to me. Seems like a really bad idea to me. No, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm going to come from this side and go that way. Just want to discourage people going straight across on a small road, basically. Alright, so that looks good. And apparently I need more retail now. What do my zones look like? And what do my forestry resources look like? Yeah, alright, well I need a lot more retail. I need more retail than anything else. Which means... demolish that building. That's the 6-lane road. Sorry guys, you guys are getting demolished. Demolish those guys in order to join this up to there. And then... I don't know if that's a good idea or not to do this. We make that 6 lanes. Let's make that 6 lanes. No, not highway. 6 lanes. I actually want this to be... slope too steep, you say? I actually want this to be... like that. Sure. Sure, let me just check my forestry again. Definitely nothing there. Alright, so we're gonna put some retail here on the back of those residential things. Like that. I think that'll work out. I think that'll work out quite well, actually. So yeah, we're filling in. We're filling in the empty areas around the highway. I'm pretty sure I won't be changing the highway from this point on. If we do change the highway from this point on, it's going to involve a lot of demolishing, and that's going to be sad. So let's see, fire, police, everything looks good. And a bunch of commercial stuff springs up back there. And we continue to zone industry through there. Maybe even here. Alright, industry there as well. I might consider what to put there. Probably it might be commercial in there. Let me see. The forest pretty much ends there, doesn't it? Alright, so I can put commercial along this edge as well. Hey, look, we're filling in. I mean, filling in isn't the most exciting thing in the world. Did my population decline? I think it did. So filling in is not the most interesting thing in the world. But it's kind of, you know, you're building a city, you eventually have to fill in stuff. I think just from a challenge and gameplay interest point of view, building the highway was the most interesting part of this game so far for me. Highway design. And all of that just serves the rest of the city. We should have a thing there at some point. How's my garbage coverage? Great. The garbage trucks travel quite far, doesn't it? Yeah, they just go all the way across. Alright, so all the demand is low now. All the demand has been built out. Which means that, because look, the thing balances out, right? So if there's empty jobs, then there's demand for residential. If there's too much industrial production, then there's demand for commercial. If there's yeah, so basically the three balance out, and if everything is low, it means everything has balanced out. The population, let me just go city statistics. Yeah, population change, look at that. So it does this because I think when you build a new residential area, everybody moves in is the same age. That's why it does that. Because otherwise the population doesn't really make sense. Although I'll be interested to see what happens if we just leave the game to run, whether it just evens out after a while. Ideally it should, but you know, Banished doesn't do that. The Banished just goes up and down forever, unless you use a mod. So I'm kind of interested to see what this game does. What we did in this game, of course, was we built a bit of residential here, so we didn't actually see what it would happen if we just let the population play out by itself. How do we see the age again? Health. How do we see the average? Oh, it's in here, isn't it? People. Where's my people? It's there. So that tells you. Alright, yeah, so you can see how. Remember just a little while ago, it was mostly adults in a lot of these places. Now it's mostly seniors. So they're all aging at the same time. So the purple is adults, light green is families, dark green is seniors. So I think this is mostly seniors. This is dark green. I don't see any light green. That's disturbing. Maybe this is this light green or dark green? This must be light green. Oh no, this is okay. This is mostly seniors. The black is mostly seniors. The green is mostly families, and then purple is mostly adults. So a little while ago we saw it was mostly purple. So it was adults with no children, and now we see all the children come in, and now it's mostly families. And so the population kind of swings up and down a little bit because they're all on the same clock, as it were, which is a bit odd. Ah, there continues to be more demand for commercial. Fascinating. Yeah, so I might... Actually, let me just check. There's not really any forestry here. Alright, I'm gonna put commercial there. It's pretty cool stuff. Look at this. Look at my city. Drone cinema? They're all selling the same burgers though. Check it out. That's a really tall building. What is this stuff? Mega shopping center. New commercial center. Alright, well. It is definitely mega. So this side of the city is very high density. Look at this stuff. This stuff, not so much. A few farms here. Alright, so I guess the next thing we can do is here. Just wondering... It's a bit late for it now, but maybe it isn't. See, maybe what we should do is have the highway come across here somehow. I have no idea how we're going to do that at this point without demolishing a lot of things. I kind of want this highway network to branch this way. I don't know. We can do that. We can just demolish. There's a bit of gap here. We can probably go through this way. We have to demolish a lot of this stuff. Yeah, we demolish a lot of this stuff. Probably fit a highway through here. How we join that in the T-junction, I have no idea. Unless I move the incinerators down here and then put a T-junction there, which I can do. I can do that, put a T-junction there. But this still doesn't solve... I guess the highway can come across there. And then up and then around to there if I buy this piece of land. Or maybe it has to come down here and then loop around again. I mean, it would make sense to have the highway... Except I did all this. It would make sense to have the highway kind of bridge across that way. I can probably, the forestry stuff, I can probably demolish a bit of forestry stuff here, but I need to build a T-junction. There's not enough room for a T-junction there, that's for sure. Yeah, there's a part of me that wants to expand. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this. So we're not gonna expand here. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna build over this way. If we do expand. Probably turn this into a T-junction. I mean, an X-junction. So we go across and put a highway this way. And then maybe a T-junction here and a highway around. Maybe have the highway go around like that, and then we build over here. Because this, we might put a junction here and extend the highway this way. Somehow, I want to go across here as well. But this is gonna... There's no room there anymore. Maybe I should have thought of this beforehand. The T-junction is that big. No, it's not gonna fit there. I guess it will have to be around here. I guess the T-junction, I mean the roads can go this way, and then maybe I have a T-junction out here, and then come back this way somehow. Which would be weird, but then we can bridge across, and then bridge across here, and come around. I guess we can do that. And then this can come around here, this can be an X junction here, and then it come around here. Alright, so let me, so we're not gonna build here, because this might end up being a highway junction, a T junction here maybe, and then have a bridge across to there, and then have a branch out to that way. Alright, not gonna build there, we're gonna build there next. Is that it? Do I want to take a break now? I think I kind of do. There's demand for commercial and industry, interestingly, even though... What is this? They can't find enough workers. But there's still not very much demand for residential. This is the strangest thing. What does my thing say? Jobs available, 13,000. People employed, 12.5 thousand. Okay, it's not that many. These guys have mostly found people to work there. Not these guys, though. Alright. So I'm going to take a break now. When we come back, we think about expanding this way. And I might even leave this stuff open. Because the train line, I'm thinking, would come down here. So I might just leave that gap, I'll leave this gap, and I'll expand this way. There's a lot of forest over here. I don't know if I want to turn that into a massive forestry area, or if I actually want to turn this into just normal residential and commercial. Do I want that much forestry? I don't even know. Is there an industry thing that I can look at that tells us the relative supply and demand? I guess it doesn't really matter, because if you don't have... Actually, okay, look at this. What are these? Alright, so total imports. We're importing oil, we're importing forestry products, we're importing ore products. We're not importing agriculture products, so we have enough agriculture. We don't actually have enough forestry. I don't intend to do any oil or ore at all, and we're not importing any goods neither. Exports, we are exporting a lot of finished goods. We are exporting some forestry and some agriculture. That's interesting. We're importing forestry and we're exporting forestry. Alright, well, there you go. Tourism, low wealth, medium wealth, high wealth tourism. There's a few tourist facilities. Okay, I see how that works. Alright, so I guess what we're going to do is forestry for jobs, and then residential and commercial here. Right? Alright, so that's the plan. That's the plan for next time. I'm going to save the game here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.